What is going on, Knicks fans? Welcome back to Knicks Media. My name is Richie, and in this video, I want to share my thoughts of the latest news that we got from Fred Katz of The Athletic. That the Knicks have no indication of trading Julius Randle, even though there is some contract situation going on with the Knicks and Randle. If you're not aware of the situation, Julius Randle has an opportunity to opt out of his contract next year and test the open market. And now if you're the New York Knicks and you don't want to extend Julius Randle, are you going to allow him to hit the open market and walk for free and not get anything in return? Or do you want to trade him and get something back so Julius Randle doesn't walk away? The Knicks are left with nothing next summer. Or do they extend Julius Randle and make him part of this Knicks future? There's a lot of different decisions that Leon Rose and the New York Knicks front office has to make. But as of right now, it seems like they do not want to trade him by the trade deadline. This is courtesy of Fred Katz. I'll link the article down below in the description on Bleacher Report that references everything we heard from Fred Katz in The Athletic. But Knicks fans, I want to hear your thoughts in the comments section. Do you want the Knicks to trade Julius? Do you want the Knicks to give him an extension? Do you want him to just walk in free agency next summer? Where's your stance on Julius? Because if there's one thing I know about Knicks fans, it's simple. There's fans that love him, there's fans that are iffy on him, and there's a pretty good amount of Knicks fans that don't want Julius Randle, don't want him part of the Knicks future. With my experience covering this Knicks team since Julius Randle was a part of this squad, there's definitely a lot of different opinions. So I'm very curious to hear where you guys stand in the comment section. Do you want the Knicks to extend him, trade him, keep him long-term, or let him walk in free agency? Where I stand on this, if you guys have been watching my channel, I've been very consistent with Julius Randle. I feel like some Knicks fans just don't appreciate Randle enough, in my opinion. The fans that said the Knicks are better without him when he got hurt this past season, I thought they were completely incorrect. The Knicks, yes, they still won 50 games. They still won to the second seed, but we needed Julius. It's simple. We were good without Julius, but we would have been even better with him. And you look at the roster around Julius Randle, extending OG Anunoby, bringing in Bridges, extending Brunson, having Dante, having Josh Hart. I mean, I think Julius Randle has an opportunity to have the best season of his career this year with all the weapons around him. And you could argue that Randle was having the best season of his entire career last year before he unfortunately went down with that season-ending shoulder injury. So I think Julius has a big impact on this team. This is a season that we're going all in to win, folks. This isn't a year where we're trying to win in a year or two. Like, no, we're trying to win an NBA title this year. Julius Randle, let me just remind everybody, is the second best player on this team. He is going to be the second leading scorer next to Jalen Brunson. He is going to have a huge impact on this roster because the Knicks have two elite wings in OG Anunoby and Bridges. We have the face of the Knicks in Jalen Brunson being the primary ball handler, the primary scorer. And now we have Julius Randle, who's the bruiser, who can crash the rebounds and also be a facilitator. We're not expecting Randle to be the main floor general. That's Jalen Brunson. But when Randle's going to have the ball in his hands and he attacks the paint and the defense collapses, Randle is going to find the open shooters. Bridges in the corner, OG on the wing, Dante in the corner, Brunson, even Josh Hart can knock down shots. So, like, there's so many weapons around Randle, and I think with all the weapons around him, it is absolutely smart for the Knicks to not trade Randle because I don't know why Knicks fans are like, yeah, let's trade Randle for picks or let's trade Randle for this. Like, no, we're going all in. I need all hands on deck. This Knicks team would have been way better with Randle last year in the playoffs, especially when you look at all the weapons around him. It's simple. Randle was the start of everything. Knicks fans are so happy about this team. Randle is where it all started. He came here when we missed out on Kevin Durant and Kyrie Irving. The first year with Randle was a disaster. We bring in Tom Thibodeau. He wins Most Improved Player of the Year. Tibbs wins Coach of the Year. The Knicks go to the 4th seed while he has Elfrid Payton as his point guard. I mean, Randle led that terrible roster to the playoffs, and then the year after that was a disappointment, and then we bring in Jalen Brunson. Randle went through such a crazy Knicks career, ups and downs with the Knicks fan base, and I think he also embraces New York City. I think Knicks fans should absolutely love Julius, in my opinion. I'm a big fan of him off the court, on the court. I know that the missing piece of Randle that a lot of you guys are going to tell me in the chat is simple. He needs to show up in the playoffs. I get that, but the cool thing is there's not all this pressure on Randle's shoulder where he needs to be the guy to put up 25, 30 points a game. We have Brunson, we have Bridges, we have Anunoby. We have so many offensive weapons, so I'm really curious to get your guys' thoughts in the comments. And speaking of NBA title odds, I'm very honored and proud to announce the official sportsbook sponsor of this channel throughout the entire NBA 2024-2025 season. BetUS Sportsbook, folks. If you guys want to click the link down below in the description to open up your BetUS account today, you will receive a 125% sign-up bonus up to $2,000 if you sign up today. They got a 24/7 personalized service, 365 days a year. Look at the odds right here. The Knicks are at plus 850 to win the NBA title, and their over-under for wins is at 53.5. There's a lot of interesting odds for the New York Knicks. The fact that they are a plus 850 to win the NBA title tells you all you need to know. You got the Celtics as the favorite at plus 325. They have the same odds as the Nuggets. The Thunder has a little bit better odds at plus 750, and the Sixers have plus 800. I find that interesting. So the Knicks to win the whole thing is at plus 850, and the win total is at plus 53.5 wins. Let me know your thoughts. Do you think the Knicks are going to get over 53.5 wins? Are you going to put any cash on them to win the NBA title? If you want to sign up to BetUS, folks, that link is down below in the description. Fast and easy deposit and withdrawal process. Fastest payouts in the industry. Shout out to BetUS Sportsbook for being the official sportsbook sponsor of Knicks Media. Now, the thing I want to finish off this video with is simple. I am going to go out on a limb and predict this right here on Knicks Media. I think Julius Randle will have another All-Star year. By the way, he was an All-Star last year. Don't forget, he got hurt before the All-Star game. And I think he is going to have the best year of his career. And I think he's going to have such a big impact that it's going to be so hard for the Knicks not to figure out a way to extend him. The fact that we have all his weapons around him and he has that bruising mentality, he has that ability to just kind of put his team on his back at times. I think that the Knicks fan base needs to rally around Julius. I know that Brunson came here. He's the king of the city right now. I know that we're hyped up about Bridges. I know we're hyped about OG being here long term. But the return of Randle is going to change the game. Because if we had him last playoffs, I promise you this Knicks team would have went to the Eastern Conference Finals and competed with the Boston Celtics and at least would have won a couple games in the ECF, in my opinion. Like, I just cannot stand seeing on Knicks Twitter a lot of Knicks fans hating on our own player and Julius Randle. I think that he's going to have a breakout year for the Knicks this year. Let's hope he can stay healthy, number one. Definitely curious to get your guys' thoughts in the comments. Don't forget to hit the like button and subscribe to Knicks Media. I'm super excited for the NBA season to come already, man. Training camp is right around the corner. Preseason is in a few months. I cannot wait. Knicks fans, don't forget to let me know your thoughts in the comments. Hit the like button. Let's go, Knicks. Julius Randle ain't going nowhere, according to Fred Katz of The Athletic. I'll see you guys in the next video. Peace out. Let's go, Knicks.